Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the Distinct Jovial podcast. My name is Dom, and I'm going to welcome my co-founder, Jerry. How are you doing, Jerry, on this sunny
I'm good, thank you.
Saturday
I'm very loud
afternoon?
Today. On the sunny Saturday afternoon. Very loud. I'm doing good.
Is it
How are
sunny where
you?
you are? I suppose is the question, isn't it?
It's snowing right now.
If it's snowing where you are, the rest of us are in trouble.
No, it's just like there's a microclimate here, so it's about 4 inches of snow. But the sun's out.
Sun's out currently. Fine.
No, there's
Okay.
no snow. It's very nice. It's a beautiful day today, and I managed to get out and about this morning, and it was lovely.
Take the dogs out to the paddock.
No, that's tomorrow. Today
not
I
taking-
went to Bewley.
I don't know where.
No,
Bewley
I only
is.
take them on Sundays. Yeah. You don't know where Bewley
Sundays?
is?
No. This is proving fun, by the
do
way.
you
So if
know-
anyone wonders why me and Jerry are really out of sync, is because Jerry has got like a massive lag, even though his upload is like 99%. Your video is very laggy. I'm going to try
what the
something
hell?
clever.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know
You're
whether
louder
that's
now.
Am I loud? If I
You
do
are.
this,
You're
we can't
louder
see
now.
each
You
other.
come back to.
So we can't see each other, unfortunately, at the moment. I've turned it off. So we've got to guess what's going on. I might turn that back on because I think it's better.
Well, it's just like some sort of quiz, like guess the voice.
Guess the voice. What is
I
it? It was
named that
stars in
voice
her
in
eyes,
one.
wasn't it? Tonight, Michael, I'm
Yeah.
going to be.
Matthew, that was it. Tonight, Matthew.
Oh, tonight,
I remember
Matthew.
that. Who's that comedian that? Yeah, tonight, Matthew. I'm going to be Keith Flint from The Prodigy. That never happened, but I would have paid good money
No,
to
that's
see
Marcus Flint is the prodigy. You are, by the way, Jerry. You genuinely
Marcus
are about
Flint.
3 seconds behind.
Keith
I don't know
Flint.
whether that's because of my Keith Flint. I don't know if that's my upload, or whether I am having issues.
that. What? Hang about. Wait
So,
1 second. Wait 1
I'm
second.
going to pause like the
Before I
recording
get
for the moment.
slated. Okay. Yeah, it's Keith Flint.
I said it was Keith Flint. I agreed with you.
You said it's Marcus. I don't know where you got
Well, I
Marcus
thought that's
from.
'cause you said Matthew Flint initially.
No, man. No, I said tonight, man. Oh my god!
I'm sorry, Katy. This is going horribly, Pete.
This has literally gone off the beaten path. Right. So I said tonight, Matthew. I'm going to be Keith Flint from The Prodigy, because it was Matthew
Right.
Kelly, wasn't it, that presented Stars in Their Eyes?
I don't know if I'm totally honest. I think we've lost Katy, by the way. She's
Anyway,
very, very
Bewley's in the
stationary.
New Forest.
Ooh. You've lost Katy.
Oh, we've lost Katy.
Yes.
Jesus.
We are on
Are
a
we still
struggle bus.
recording all this?
Yeah. We're on a struggle bus with the internet today. I've never had it so bad. I've got nothing on in terms of...
on?
Right, here we go.
Any hoot. Right, are we back in business?
I don't know if we're back in business.
Half
or
an
whether
hour, we haven't recorded anything.
Oh dear. Right, I might have to put in low data because I.
Well,
can
hang
just-
on, what were you going to say, Dom?
No, I'm just going to put you
You're
in
going
low
to say
data.
wait until you get your... Oh,
Because I'm hoping
shall I
then.
switch my camera off then?
No, it's okay.
Oh.
It's more just the gap between us talking and not talking, if you know what I mean.
Mind the gap.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Please...
Here, don't feed the
Remember.
pigeons. So used to have in Devon. That was the best bit about pulling into Newton Abbot. Here, don't feed the pigeons.
Don't feed the pigeon. If you do see somebody feeding the pigeons, don't hesitate to report them to British Transport Police. See it, say it, sort it.
Oh my god. Right, anyway, I'm not going to re-intro this. I'm just going to say, Jerry, how are you? Yes, I'm aware. I've turned it to low data mode to try and get the sync in. How are you doing, Jerry? Are you still there?
Am I? Yes, I'm
Shall
still
I call
here.
from
Hello,
back here?
hello, dear. Are you still there? Is anybody there? Yes, I am still here. All good. Yes, I'm very good. Thank you, Dom. On this sunny Saturday.
Yes. I think
How
you
are
said
you?
the snow. I don't know what's happening anymore. This is the worst start to a
I have
podcast
no
I've
idea.
ever
I
had.
can't see you. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, dear. We have a guest with us today, folks. So I'm going to welcome probably one of my best friends, Katy, to the podcast. Welcome, Katy.
Woohoo!
Hello. It's really
Hello.
weird that I can't see you two now. It's just thrown me completely.
Yeah, I can just see myself, which is kind of disconcerting.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, I already had to move myself out the middle of the screen because that was upsetting me. So we'll see how this goes.
Are you still in the middle of the screen now, or have you
Okay.
moved yourself to an edge?
Oh no, I'm on the left. I'm happy. I'm happier on the left than I am in the middle. But it weirds me that someone's going to see what I'm doing, and I can't see what you're doing.
Well, at least you're conscious with what you can at least see what you're doing, so you're not going to suddenly be like, oh, I'm not on camera and pick
I'm
your
aware
nose
that
or
at
something.
some point, the hand flapping is going to get extreme, and I'm going to sit here and go, "What are you doing, Kate? Stop it." So that's fine. We'll live with it. It's okay.
Jerry's
But then
the
what
only one-
happens when this gets uploaded? It will be video.
There will be video, yes.
Okay.
There just won't be any cloud backup,
So-
which I've never used in my life. Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin.
feel
I
like-
understand the technology.
I
feel
don't. As
like
long
this
as you
is
do.
I feel like this is a song by Steelers Wheel because I'm in the middle. So I've got clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
How rude.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. You know the
How
song.
rude.
It's from
I do. Good song.
yeah, there you go. It's a great song.
Oh, what
From
year
which
is that
film,
song?
Katie?
I don't know, but I grew up with power ballads in the car with my dad when my mum and my brother were asleep on every single journey. So between that and then loved Bon Jovi and Meatloaf, I know off by heart. So I've got a very eclectic range of power ballads, but that was one of my dad's favourites.
Yeah, love a good power ballad. But Steelers Wheel, I don't recognise any other songs by them. That's like the most famous
I
one.
don't think anybody
Made
does.
famous. No, that's true. It's made famous by Quentin Tarantino, wasn't it? From Reservoir Dogs.
Is it Reservoir
Oh,
Dogs?
I didn't know that. Well, there you go. I've learnt
It
something.
was Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, yeah, it was. What point does it? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Why have I got to be Mr. Pink? He says as his surname is White. 1972. So that's showing your age there, Jerry. It's the same age as you, actually.
I was born in '72. Yeah.
It doesn't say what month of 1972. Unless I get that.
I would hazard a guess is before December.
Yes. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
close enough to
probably.
the end of the year. You're close enough to the end
They
of
would
the
have
year.
done, they would have released. Yeah, they would have released before then.
I'm going to have that stuck in my head all podcast now. Thank you very much. Anyway, I should continue. We have
You're
Katy on the podcast. It's wonderful to have Katy on the podcast. But also just to say, this is episode 54. It is the 8th of November. It's 3:30 on a Saturday afternoon, so we are all in full weekend mode. And for Katy, that is rest hard, as Katy's a teacher, so you need all the rest that you can get.
Absolutely. I mean, we're only a week in after half term, and I already need to catch up on sleep. So, bodes well.
We're getting it. Is it a short term or is it a long term? Feels like a long
7
one.
weeks this term. We've got Christmas at the end of it, so therefore it feels like 14 weeks by the end of it. So
The last
I
2
think
weeks
people
trying to
appreciate
arrange.
how excited for Christmas.
Yeah, and also arranging all the nativity plays that you need to do with the kids.
Thankfully, being one of the older year group teachers, I don't have to suffer through the nativity. I mean, enjoy the nativity. We merely go and watch the younger years doing it, but because we're juniors, it's our year fours, unlike darling Steph, who gets to see the infant children be adorable. We have full productions because they're old enough, apparently.
For
But
the
not my
last
bag.
time.
I have to deal with Easter.
Yeah. And in Steph's case, for the last
Does
time.
it have to be Christmas themed?
Does it
Yes,
have to be
Steph's last
Christmas
time.
themed?
Yeah,
Yes,
but does
but
it
we
have to be
don't.
Christmas themed? Like,
We tend to
Well,
have
couldn't you do
Christmas
like
themed.
that's a shame because you couldn't do
But-
like I don't know, kids recreating a famous scene from Reservoir Dogs, for example.
Well, you could do
could
Die
just all
Hard, I
dress
suppose,
up in
couldn't
little
you?
black suits and you could do
Well-
yes.
We tend to find that they're not traditional nativities because they're junior kids, so we don't tend to have like the whole sweet little lamb sort of lovely darling children. We tend to go for more of a comedic approach and have something slightly a bit more out there. So,
So you could
I
absolutely
believe
have
this
Hans
year
Gruber.
is like Christmas with the Cranks. Probably not. But then again, I'm not in charge of the year fours, so I don't have any say. So I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that I can't weigh in. And it's already been cast and production is underway. I'm afraid. Too late. Too bad.
It's
It'd
November.
be so cool though to hear year 4 go, now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Yes, I'm sure that would be incredibly appropriate in the school hall.
I think parents would love it.
To be fair, some of the parents
mean-
would love it.
Yeah, they would. They
I'll,
would.
I'll
It'd
float
spice
it
things up.
for next year. I'll see what they say.
Katie, I think that you should never rule anything out.
No,
the way that
absolutely.
I'm
In education, you certainly can't.
Exactly. And one of
can weigh in on
those of those kids could go on to become a Hollywood A-lister. You know, it could launch their career.
Absolutely. Totally.
A year 4 nativity play. To
Not
play
sure with
Hans
some of the
Gruber.
cohort that we've got in year 4.
It'd be so cool.
As we like to say, it's okay to dream, but please do have a backup plan when we talk about your future employment. Not everyone is going to be a famous footballer, film star, or YouTuber. At which point they throw Mr. Beast at me normally, and I go, I'm not sure you guys should know who that is, but okay.
Wow. I mean, I'm getting a real insight there. I suppose because I'm so used to talking, I mainly talk to Steph about work, so I'm so used to hearing about year 1s and reception, which
One.
is used to be reception, didn't it? Which is what, 5, 6?
Yeah. Yeah, she has.
year
Yeah, she's taught age 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh.
No thanks.
They're kids. They're snotty and
Definitely
gross.
not. They want your attention. No, they just no. I think it was the year that I was teaching in. I was teaching in year 3 and 4 for a while, and Steph asked me what I was teaching, and I was going, "Oh, well, I'm doing like 3-digit numbers." I had 3-digit numbers. She goes, "Oh, we're doing the number 7," and I went, "Sorry?" And she went, "Yeah, this week we're doing the number 7." I was like, "For a whole week? Why?" And she was teaching reception children, and I understand a good grounding in numbers is important, but I can think of nothing worse than teaching the number 7 for an entire week. My soul slowly died for her, so, you know. She has a
That's
very
fine.
different
Steph's
teaching
ginger,
life
she
than
doesn't
I
have
do.
one.
Obviously, that's mean. And you know I'm going to take her side, so watch it.
This is true. I play a dangerous game, don't I, Katie?
Yes, you forget sometimes. My loyalties are firmly with Steph. You're a close second, but sorry.
Yeah, I'm the second loser, I think is the pathetic term on that, isn't it?
No, first loser.
Oh, dear. Yeah, first loser, sorry, yeah. I don't think I'd even get that. I don't think I'd even win that trophy these days. Right? That work and life seems to treat me at times. But we're not allowed to talk about that, are we, Jerry? We're not allowed to talk about work.
No, we're definitely not allowed to talk about work.
Oh,
Otherwise, I'm going to break out into a Trump impression. And
No, I want you to break
Just
out
don't
into a
wanna
Trump
go there.
impression. That is, I said to my coach and instructor today, I need you to do a Trump impression this podcast.
I'll get into trouble. If I do it, I'll get
Do
into
it.
trouble.
I don't care about being banned
No, I
from
can't.
America for the rest of my life. Do it.
No, I'm not worried about America. I'm worried about work.
Oh, really?
Because
Come on.
yeah.
Fair enough.
No, well, I don't know. I just think this is the greatest podcast in the world. I can't do it. I can't do it under pressure like that. Podcast in the world. It's the greatest. But people have said to me, it's one of the greatest. I think it's the greatest. But I don't know. We got people looking into it.
That was it. When we got people looking into it.
We got people looking into it. Yeah, I don't really know Don, but I know him well. He's a good friend.
Great guy.
Great guy. He's a great guy. We made a great deal.
I can't breathe.
It's
Sorry,
not good. It needs a lot of that needs a lot of work.
It needs a bit of spit and
I
polish.
feel like I'd find it even better if I could see what face Jerry is pulling, but I can't see that at the moment. So I feel like I'm missing part of it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not doing a Trump face.
Well, I'm worried about putting this back on, but let's see what happens. Ta-da! We're all back. We can see each other. Now you got to do the Trump impression again now, Jared.
Again, I got to do it again. I don't understand. No, I can't do it. I can't. It's too much pressure. Got eyes on me. Can't perform like this.
This is why. This is why this podcast is. This is why this podcast is not recorded in front of a live studio audience, and I am already noticing the lag, so I'm going to have to switch you back off.
And it's also not streamed in China.
You can't do that one. Oh dear. Well, yesterday you had me crying with laughter over that, but at least this time in the podcast it's a little bit safer. Okay, right. So, Katy, you are a new guest on the podcast. So you get to answer all of the Food of the Month questions that we do. I'd like to point out I have streamlined these questions. I haven't done every single food question that we've ever done.
Okay, excellent, because I'm weird about food
So
in
if it
some
was like
regards.
a pizza,
so
it'd be thin crust. Yeah. Sorry.
Just need Jerry to put pineapple on his pizza. It's fine. What was the other thing that we caught you out the other day? Oh no, it was the boiled egg and it's boiled egg and pink wafers.
Pink wafers. Oh, bloody pink wafers.
Is that yay pink wafers or nay pink wafers?
Nay, pink wafers. It's like eating polystyrene.
I totally agree.
Thank you, Katy.
What is wrong with you
Hardboard.
two? Pink
No,
wafers
thank
are
you.
great.
No, waste of
If you like
space.
polystyrene.
So are party rings. Party rings are like eating plastic.
Yeah, they're a bit powdery.
Yes. See, I
What
think
is
Jerry's like me. Jerry's more about texture than taste. It's the texture's the problem most of the time.
Yeah. I'll take
That's
I'll
what she
take
said.
the nice gourmet ginger biscuit, all buttered ginger biscuit over a party ring any day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or a shortbread, or the Golden Crunch ones, whatever they're called.
Yes.
Fox's Golden Crunches, delicious.
Fox's Golden
Oh,
Crunches.
actually, they are
so
good.
good.
They are good. To be fair, actually, I will give you that.
And you can get them like the sandwich ones with the cream filling as well. They're pretty darn
Yeah,
good.
they're pretty good.
Yeah, they vanish quite quickly as well.
I'm really
They
glad.
do. I don't know how.
I'm really glad, by the way, that I was tempted to do the biscuits again as a blindly rates just for Katy later on. But unfortunately, you know.
Is that what you're doing?
No, I've got a better one.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he knows better because he'd start an argument with me about Jaffa cakes, so I don't need to do that again. We've done that
But I'd
before.
win.
Or whether they're a
argument with
cake
Jaffa
or a
cakes.
biscuit.
Yes, we have argued about Jaffa cake with Steph, and then Matt
Jaffa
tried
cakes
to
are a
weigh in,
cake.
and then we pointed out he's gluten free. They are a cake.
Yeah, so
But
his
we were against the biscuit people.
Yes, that was it. Yeah, because Matt decided to weigh in with his opinion, and he's gluten intolerant. He's a celiac, and therefore his opinion
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Yeah,
I can.
and
hear
I'm allowed
Steph-
to say
vegans.
that. I was allowed to say that his opinion didn't count as somebody who had to be gluten free for 2 years. So I know that they're not the same.
I can like hear Steph now cackling at that when we say that Matt's opinion doesn't count because it's gluten free. Jerry has
Whenever I
witnessed
hear
the cackling.
celiac, whenever I hear celiac, it always reminds me of that song from Flashdance. So he says she's a
She's
maniac.
a maniac.
If you
She's
just-
a celiac.
If you replace maniac, she's a celiac. She's
Oh,
a
God.
celiac. Celiac.
On the floor.
Dance floor. Yes, that's it.
God, where is this descended to?
I don't call Matt a celiac. I call him a gluten. So, because I always forget the word. So I go, oh, he's one of those. He's a gluten. And Mum goes, don't you mean he's not a gluten? And I went, oh, no, it's close enough.
My well, at least you now have a song to remind you what it's called for Matt.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to
He's
use
a
that now.
celiac.
Celiac.
On the floor. I don't even think
it
it's a
just a
dance
floor?
floor.
It's
It's
dance
just
floor.
on the floor,
I
which
thought
is
it
just
was
even
dancing.
better.
Is it just on the floor? What's just lying on the floor? It's a celiac. Just tripped over
Which,
the
in all
celiac on the
fairness,
floor.
I think they do have those stages in life.
Just trying to find
Nice.
the.
This has gone very
It's
dark.
I know Dom's googling the lyrics now.
I am googling.
He
the
is.
lyrics.
Yeah, he's always googling.
It's just. Oh no! It's she's a maniac on the floor, and she's dancing like she's never danced
Yeah.
before.
Oh, Katie's got it right. There you go.
It is weird. I couldn't tell you who sang it or where it's from. Just random bits of lyric. It's fantastic with my echolalia sometimes.
Can you, Jerry?
No, I'm pretty sure it was another one-hit wonder.
I don't know anything else that this artist has ever done.
Who is it?
A guy called Michael.
I'm never going to get it.
Who?
Oh, God,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Michael.
Just
One-hit
know the
wonder.
random song.
Like living in a box. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, like, and like even Google in its AI, like people ask, it's the top hit is Maniac a one-hit wonder? and the AI answer is yes.
Yes.
There you go. Although you
dear.
could do a follow-up and call it celiac.
We should email
You
him.
could.
Should do.
We'd like to
just waiting.
propose. And then you could do a whole series of songs about different
He
conditions.
could be our
Be
first
your agent.
celebrity
People
on
them.
Celebrity Corner.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we could be his agent and we could just take this global.
To put it in
Yeah.
It'd be like
perspective,
New
Absolutely.
Gangnam Style.
To put it in perspective, I've just gone onto Spotify. So Maniac, the original from Flashdance, has 741 million plays. The second most played track is Maniac 80s
Celiac.
flashback dance remix, fitness mix, sorry, with 31 million.
Excellent.
Then it has Maniac BOF Flashdance re-recorded remastered, which is at 19 million. And then the fourth one is a song called Automatic Man, and it doesn't even have 600,000 plays.
Bless.
741
Bless.
million, 31 million, 19 million, 600,000. So I would like agree with most people that is probably a one-hit wonder for him. But he is the one that is cashing the checks for that song.
I mean,
Oh, hell yeah.
we're gonna get shut down for if you put that on the podcast that we've stolen his sound. So he's making his millions. Jerry's gonna get fined.
Probably.
Get sued.
Something tells me that he's not really going to be open to the idea of doing a follow-up called Celiac. So I think maybe we should just sit on that one for a bit.
Well, it depends. Can you ever get
it
bored
marinate.
of having checks printed for you due to a song?
Yeah, there is that.
No.
So, it could be the next one-hit wonder for him.
And Dom can start googling how many celiacs there are, and they'd really love this song, obviously.
They would.
Well, I find it more entertaining, so...
But you're having a conversation about the song.
I'm sorry, Steph, we're talking
Dom
about your
didn't warn
husband
you
here.
where my brain can go. I apologise.
This is brilliant.
Globally, approximately 1% of people have celiac disease, though this can range from 0.5 to 2%. So, that is what...
Yeah, but there's more
6
celiacs.
million?
There's more people with celiac disease in America, and there's loads of people saying it's because of how they process things.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
health
look at
food
Donald Trump.
nuts are
Right?
on it.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes. Obviously, we should consult his science. That would be really vital in the publishing of our new song. Donald Trump says,
We've got the best celiacs.
"Are they on
Some
the
say
floor
the
though?"
greatest celiacs. They are on the floor.
Check, they're on the floor. Great floor, great floor.
They're on the floor of the new ballroom that I've just built.
Oh
On the side of the White House. It's the greatest ballroom in the world.
I don't know what to do. This was my biggest fear, that this was just going to descend into chaos, because I know how Katie's brain works. I know that Jerry loves a tangent.
Literally about 15 minutes ago, you said you were going to start food.
I know.
food
Yeah, I
choices.
know. You've
And we
allowed
went to
us to
thin
carry
crust
on.
Pizzas. And now we're talking
And
about
then
celiacs.
biscuits.
Now we're talking about the White House ballroom.
I don't even
This
know
is-
how we got here.
I do. I can explain if you'd like, but it's a very long way.
Will you get distracted
Jerry
halfway
said
through
pizza,
explaining?
then we said biscuits, then we said Jaffa cakes, then we talked about Matt not having an opinion, then we end up on celiacs, then maniac, celiac, White House.
It's always great, isn't it? I'm going to love the feedback from Steph. It's like, you don't have a soul, Steph, and Matt, you don't have an opinion. Which one's worse?
And nobody's surprised that Katy ended up all the way over there, even though it had nothing to do with the original conversation. Bravo.
Do you see what my house hunting was like, Jerry, with Katy?
Very
Yes.
focused on your house hunting, thank you very much. If I have a task,
be-
I can do it. This is a general conversation. There's no rules. I'm fine.
To be fair, I can't remember what it was you said to me. It must have been about the second to last house. And I remember you looking at me and you just go, "You're done." Like, just,
Yeah.
you need to lie down.
But
Oh,
do we need to
dear.
go and see the
Cold
last one?
flannel.
The last one looks rubbish. And you were like, I'm not going to believe it's rubbish until I've seen it. I was like, excellent. Cool. Let's go then. Woohoo.
30 houses I saw in the end. In 5
Thankfully,
weeks.
I didn't see all 30. I did see a lot
No.
of them online.
You saw the first set, so you saw when I got my what I think I want from a house wrong.
That
it's
was so funny. You were like, I think this is what I want. And you walked in, you went, no.
The poor
It was
estate
the
agents are pretty
the
depressed.
2 up, 2 down. Yeah, no, it was
2
the
up, 2
new
down.
build 2 up, 2 down, where you're like, I'm just going to build a wall across this open plan living dining room to make
Yeah.
a gym, and like my face must have said, no, you're not allowed to do
what
that.
the fuck are you doing?
I don't care if you technically can do it. Nobody should ever do that, Dom.
Yeah.
I think, but on the plus side, by the end of the day, we'd got to the point of a bungalow is probably what you need. And lo and behold, Dom, where are you now?
I have a bungalow. And lo and behold, I'm not looking at
Yay.
putting walls up. I'm looking at breaking walls down, aren't I?
Absolutely, which I'm happy to come and smashy. It's one of my favourite things to do.
Yeah, same.
Good with a
I'll
sledgehammer.
just rock up with a sledgehammer. Just start
I've got
smashing down
my
walls
own-
randomly.
Yeah, I'll bring my own sledgehammer and my mattock, and I can bring the corded SDS, and I can take a wall down quite happily.
Oh dear.
Just
And
get
if you
Mark to
want,
check that
I'm
I'm allowed
happy to
to.
drive my car. I can drive my car through any wall you want.
I thought you quite liked your car.
I do actually, to be fair. If I had my very first car, which was a Volvo 244 GLT. But I'm
I
talking
mean,
about
if
the
you
old
drove
school
that through my
Volvos
house,
that-
the house would fall down. It's a Volvo.
Yeah, it would. You could bulldoze
Yeah.
through that house, and it would literally all it would do is scratch the bumper. That was built like a tank.
Which one did you have? The 204 GT?
No, 244 GLT. It's very boxy.
I'd like it flagged that you two can't tell, but I'm just smiling and nodding because you're saying random
Yeah.
letters and numbers, and that means nothing
Did
to
you
me.
really? Why did you get rid of it? Oh. I love an old Volvo.
I think it's got something to do with the fact that it did about 11 miles to the gallon
That's
because
true.
it weighed a ton. It used to take about 28 seconds to get to 60 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, it had.
That means
all the
nothing
road
to you, Katie. I can
holding
hear
of,
that in your voice.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm also imagining that once it got to 60 mile an hour, it took an awful lot to get it to stop.
Yeah, I had a giant anchor and also like parachutes at the back that you could deploy.
Tally-ho!
No, to be fair, a Volvo was built in the in like the style of a cardboard box. So actually, it's it was like it probably stopped quite well due to the air resistance. That's why it took 47 business days to get to 60 miles an hour.
I hit a car at 60 miles an hour, just under 60 miles an hour in that thing, and all that needed doing was the front left quarter panel needed replacing. And that was
and
it.
the other car needed sweeping up with a broom.
The other car,
He'd already compacted it for the scrapyard.
Yeah.
Honestly, it tore the back end. It tore the back end off the other car because the person that was driving it pulled out in front of me, and I had to swerve.
Right. Okay, yeah.
And
You hit the rear quarter.
yeah, they didn't see me. They just did not see me on a road where it's a national.
It's a giant
speed limit
Volvo
road.
coming towards you, but they didn't see it.
They didn't. I was about 10 feet away from the car when they decided to turn, and I was like, and I've got very fast reflexes, so I managed to swerve. Otherwise, I would have just gone straight into the side of the car. But instead, I ended up literally tearing off the back section. It completely mashed up the wheel axle, everything. I pulled over and just went, oh, it's actually not that much damage. It didn't even do anything to the radiator. Literally.
Impressive.
I got back in the car. So her car needed to be. We had to call the AA, and it had to be towed into the car
Had to be
park.
yanked onto the thing rather than driven onto
Yeah,
the
literally
thing.
yanked into the car park of the pub that she was putting into, and then I just got back in my car and drove home.
See you later, love. Bye.
Oh, I
I will send you my bill for my panel. I mean, in all fairness, if we won a load of money, I'd be sending Mark out to buy an XC90 tomorrow. So I do like a Volvo.
They're nice cars. They're
Unlike
lovely cars.
that with being big giant people having a bigger car, yeah, and a dog.
I was going to say, yeah. I forgot
Absolutely.
to point out that the average height in in your household, Katy, is 6 foot, isn't it? 6 foot plus.
Yes, I am the average. Mark 6'1",
Including the dog.
No, unfortunately,
No,
or
the
the
dog's
cat.
a cockapoo.
Okay.
But when renovating our house, when we chose the kitchen, we have a kitchen that is 10 centimetres higher than a standard kitchen, and it's life-changing.
It's so good. All
It's
kitchens
amazing. Even
are
Dom
made
appreciates
too
it.
small. All kitchens
Yeah.
are too small. You would hate it, Jerry, because you'd have to have your arms like at your shoulder height.
I don't know. How tall are you, Jerry? Because my mum's 5'4", and she says chopping's quite nice at that height because it's elbow height for her, even though she's a lot shorter than me.
I am 4 foot.
Yeah, try again.
8.
4'8",
Like a hobbit.
so 5'7".
I'm gonna move
He's got
to
hairy
Hobbiton.
feet too.
I do have hairy feet. I
Where's
am
Rachel?
5'9".
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yes.
The only thing that people struggle with in our kitchen is reaching things that are in the top cabinets, the top shelf of the top cabinets, because
I don't know what you're
even I have to get up on my toes to get to them. Dom's fine, but yeah, no, it's the height has been used quite well in our house.
I'm going to say something topical and probably a bit annoying. I was going to answer with 6'7".
Oh, great, yeah. Ugh.
I
It's my
don't know
life at the
this, but
moment.
I don't have social media, so I haven't got a Scooby Doo.
So
Is
the
this
kids
something
are all
Rachel's
going,
told you?
6'7".
No.
Oh yeah, why do you know about it?
It's almost like I shouldn't know about it. No, like it's classified. Now you're going to have to kill me.
No, I understand
I know-
because people ask me about it all the time now.
Yeah, 6'7". I know about it because my friend told me because his boys keep
Ah.
saying it.
It doesn't really mean anything.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, and they do the hand action like they're juggling, which looks quite rude.
Yeah.
No, we had the whole of year 5 and all of the juniors doing it yesterday because we do the attendance award and they do the percentages for each class that pops up, and one of the percentages was like 98.67, at which point every kid went 67.
6-7.
I was like, oh god, and then they just carry on doing it. So my class are somewhat terrified to say it because my answer to it is to walk up behind them and just say random pairs of numbers in retaliation. So my usual go-to is 3-4, 3-4, and they go, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "I'm going to keep doing it for as long as you do 6-7. I'm going to say it." They don't like it when you do that.
Until that goes viral. Then
Yeah,
next time,
and
this time
then I'll
next
be
year, everyone will
famous.
be going,
Then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
3-4.
Then you can borrow it by
And
your
then you look it up on
Volvo.
Google.
Then I can buy my Volvo. Yay! Where did 3-4 come from? This really random annoyed teacher on this lovely podcast that Donald Trump definitely listens to, where they talked about this brand new one-hit wonder song.
About celiacs.
On the floor.
Yeah. Hey,
Just
I'm
some
going to say
random
every celiac I know would probably say to you at some point or other they've been on the floor because of it. So I don't feel it's inaccurate. And now we're back over here again. Let's come back.
This is exactly how I hope this podcast would have turned out, is because Katy has a fantastic memory, but is brilliant with the tangents, but remembers how we get there. Whereas me and you, Jerry, are like, how did we get here?
Yeah, I have no
See,
idea.
I can't remember. Dom, were you in the gifted and talented program at secondary school as well? Were you part of
I
the
was
group?
tifted and
I think you
gallanted,
were,
yes.
weren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, tifted and gallanted. So I was part of the original 4 from my year group, and nobody ever really
Yes.
explained to me why I was in gifted and talented, and it's because I can talk. We found out
Yes, that's
afterwards. So yeah, no, I was. There was a challenge set when we got to sixth form. Steph used to say to me, "In how many minutes can you turn the conversation, whatever we're talking about in gifted and talented, round to something that's happened in your life?" And it was a challenge that we did. I think the quickest was 7.5 minutes from a physics conversation. So
Not
tangents
6-7.
are my specialty.
Okay.
I have like weird, like I was about to say painful flashbacks, but flashbacks to tifted and gallanted and just being like, what is going on? What is happening?
I was normally at the
It's what-
centre of that, in all fairness. I was either doing what Steph had told, like a Steph challenge, or someone was mildly irritating me, so I'd wind him up from the corner. I'm going to be honest about that one.
Yes.
Certain individuals
How did you
are
end up a
much more fun
teacher?
to wind up. Because it's talking, Dom.
Well, I've got visions of you all sitting on the floor, like in that scene in The Matrix where those kids are like dressed up like little priests.
There is
and they're
no
bending
spoon.
spoons with their mind.
No,
There is no spoon.
there is no spoon.
There
No,
is no
unfortunately. This was normally in Mr. Cobalt's science lab. And
Yeah.
one of us, I was
So-
normally sat at
Mr.
the table
Cobalt?
rather than the stool.
Did you say?
That generally was his name. Yeah, so it
Seriously,
wasn't
Mr. He taught science.
Cobalt?
Yeah.
Mr. Cobalt.
Yeah,
He was the
he was
physics
physics teacher.
Cobalt. Yeah.
Okay.
Genuinely. And like, we're not making that up.
Yeah.
That was generally our physics teacher
Nope.
for
You,
GCSE
you
and
couldn't
for
make that
A-level.
up.
Well, I mean, and he, bless him,
so
when
instead of-
he
it's-
got
it's
put in
not-
charge of us, he was quite young. And we used to we weren't
God.
overly
Yeah,
nice
he
to
can't
him.
have
I mean,
been-
at one point,
He
someone
can't
hid
have
his
been more
sandwich on
than
top of the
22,
projector.
20...
No, he was a baby.
Yes.
Did
We were not
your
kind.
teachers in your school did they all have like very cliche names? Like your English teacher was like Mr. Shakespeare, and then your history teacher was like Mr. Caesar.
I
No.
don't think so. We had
I don't
Mrs.
think so.
Snowdon, who was geography. Mrs. Snowdon was geography. She got married while we were there.
Oh,
and,
come on, you can't make,
yeah, I know.
make that up.
make it up.
And then I don't know. I remember that we had a science
it's so
teacher. We had a temporary teacher, a supply teacher, who then inevitably, and I'll say his name in a minute, but he ended up, I think, had an affair with a sixth former, and his name was Mr. Medleycock.
Yes.
I am saying
I
nothing.
remember that being like all the rage, but yeah, no, I
Kate
don't
is
think
such a much
it
better
was
memory
bad.
than I
Former.
do.
I know.
Jesus.
I mean, to
But
be
I
fair, like,
remember that
scandals
pic.
like that would have
That was my
happened
brother's
in all
year group.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I think
Bloody hell.
he wasn't majorly in trouble because she was 18, I think is the thing. But yeah, no, weird things happen everywhere. But I don't think we had anyone else who was. No, we had Dr. Eames in English, but
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Trying to remember now.
Except for
It's a
Doctor
lot
for
of
English.
Your
brain
art
power.
teacher, Mr. Angelo, Mrs. Angelo,
Art
Mrs.
teacher.
Mrs.
Angelo.
Michaela Angelo, art teacher.
Did
No,
you go
it's Goddard
to school
for
that
art,
long
wasn't
ago
it?
that you learnt
Pollux.
from Michelangelo?
To be fair, now I'm thinking about it.
Mrs. Pollux.
We had Mrs. Goddard for art, and then we had Miss Potton for design tech.
Yes, but then she married Mr. Day, and she's now Mrs. Day.
Yes.
And they're both
Yes.
still there, by the way.
Are they both still there at the school?
They're both still there because my
Oh, yeah.
stepbrother works there as the IT tech.
Okay. Your poor stepbrother.
So yeah, there's quite a few of them still there. It's quite alarming.
Well, yeah. I suppose it's because it's an academy. It probably doesn't pay too badly. Comparison, maybe.
We're
No.
saying
I
that
don't know.
I work in an
We-
academy.
You do. That's true. Are you now going to tell me that you're paid terribly?
No, academy
always the
doesn't
question, isn't
really
it?
mean that you get paid anymore. It's just, people assume
does it
that
not?
means that no, you don't get paid anymore. No, you get
Oh,
they
okay.
can
More
choose to
learnings
change your
about
pay.
teachers.
Yeah, it's great fun.
I think it's rule number one: don't work with kids and don't work with animals. And so far, I've managed to do neither of those. I'm pretty sure that some of the people that we have in our work, Jerry, are kids and our animals. Actually, we work with politicians. That's way worse.
Yeah. Yes, we do. And I am not saying any more.
No, what did I do wrong to deserve this?
I am not saying any more. I was literally about to say something. I'm not saying any more.
We can't. Ah, it's so disheartening to have so much juicy gossip and not be able to tell it on a podcast. Shall we go into the food of the month at some point?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're
We're
only an
already
hour
an
in.
hour in.
Well, it's an hour recording. Obviously, we had about 15 minutes of
Technical
technical
issues.
tomfoolery. Okay, Katie, what is your go-to meal deal?
Probably a chicken Caesar salad wrap, and then Pombes and an Oasis. If you're talking about going to Tesco's,
I don't know why I'm
meal deal.
laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing. I actually love Pombes. Are you talking about just the ready salted, normal?
Absolutely. If you're going to give me
Yeah.
crisps, it's like
The OG.
99% of the time they'll be ready salted crisps. I'm a bit boring in that regard. But if you're talking about meal deals from a supermarket, then that, or I might be fancy and get some sushi, but you have to be careful.
Can you get other flavoured Pombes?
Yeah,
You
you can get
can.
cheese and
You can
onion
get
and
cheese
salt and
and
vinegar.
onion.
Salt and vinegar are hard to find though. And they did do barbecue and prawn cocktail ones at one point. I know too much about Pombes apparently. But they are
Go
gluten
on,
free, which is
Mastermind,
why I
what's
know a
your
lot about
specialist
Pombes.
subject? Well, there you go. That's
Pombes.
a good point. There we go, Matt. Don't
Yeah,
tell
no,
us we're not
they're-
doing your service for you. Barbecue flavoured Pombes. I'm not sure that would work.
It's flame grilled bear, mate.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Prawn cocktail would. I'm not sure about.
I would
barbecue.
imagine they've got a similar texture to Skips.
No, they
No.
quite like Skips when they're prawn cocktail in terms of flavour. But
Yeah.
if you think about Frazzles are very similar texture to Pombes, though I can't stand Frazzles, which is weird. But
I like Frazzles.
Pombes, yeah, no. But Frazzles are vegan.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Bacon flavoured crisps
nuts.
are vegan. Yes.
Oh, this is a whole different. I don't need to get
I
on the
did know
vegan
that.
debate. Yeah.
I was
Not
watching a
anger
video
that I've
earlier.
talked about
Caesar,
glutens. I don't need to anger the vegans.
I was watching a video earlier of a news anchor that was losing it over a news story of a pig, and the pig was called Crisp Pea Bacon.
Crispy bacon.
Excellent. I mean, I
love
take great
that.
fun
I
in
love that
naming
bit.
all of Phoebe's dog toys now, and they've all got names, and some of them are funnier than others. Like she has a blue bird that's called Bill.
Oh,
That's
very
the type
good.
That's the type of humour that would amuse you, Katie, but Jerry would find fantastic.
I like a
I
pun.
love it.
Puns are great. So yeah, play on words, absolutely.
A bluebird called Bill. Oh, no.
Yeah. Where's Bill?
Go to McDonald's breakfast.
So a long time ago, before they ruined it, it would have been breakfast wrap. And now, because they've changed it from scrambled egg to fried egg, I don't actually eat McDonald's breakfast because fried egg is disgusting. And their bacon isn't that great. So I don't have McDonald's breakfast anymore. When they brought the breakfast wrap back, Mark went out and got me one when I had a really bad hangover or I was ill or something. And then I got halfway through eating it and found it had fried egg and was very sad and handed it back to him. So he got it. So they've ruined it, the bastards.
I have to admit,
Steph was there, I believe. I think this might have been my birthday. I think Steph was there for this and was like, oh God, that's ruined your day, hasn't it? I was like, yes, it has.
Yes. I think I'm just trying to think now. I don't think I would now. I used to like McDonald's. Between McDonald's and Burger King, I would make the choice to go to McDonald's normally, but I don't think that's the case anymore.
What, for breakfast or
Off
for
the top of-
general?
For general, excuse me.
Oh, for general, like the Burger King burgers are better, but the chips are better at McDonald's.
I don't
That's
know.
true.
I had some pretty good chips from Burger King the other day.
No, they're not the same. But everybody stopped putting enough salt on all of them, so they're all slightly sad now. So,
All the chips
That's
are
also
sad.
true.
but they're all
Although,
better than
actually-
KFC chips. KFC chips are diabolical.
I was going to say actually the best set of chips that I've had from a fast food restaurant was actually from Wendy's, but that Wendy's was in America. So
Cheating.
as I managed to get a grape flavored Tango or Fanta, might have been a Fanta, which I'm pretty sure had more E numbers than we probably have in all of our foods combined within the UK. Because it wasn't just purple. Well, okay, we're going to take it with a bit of pinch of salt. But it was like, it glowed, right? It was like that real, like highlighter purple when you get like those packs of
But
highlighters.
bioluminescence are we talking about?
Yeah. Yes, all right.
I've taken that with a pinch of MSG.
Jesus Christ.
MSG's apparently not that bad for you. Not as bad as they thought it was. But, you know.
MSG
It's
is the
alright.
thing that gives it all the flavour.
Okay.
Yeah, you can literally
Yeah,
buy MSG.
like- Yeah, they do in America. Quite often in America they add MSG, and apparently it was the demon thing. You know how you go for like diet cultures and like carbs are the devil, and then fat is the devil, and everything like that. MSG
Coffee's
is one of
the
the ones
devil.
that's been. Yeah, but no, I like quite into the I get that my Audible subscription is quite often on non-fiction books about food and all of the diet culture myths and stuff like that and the things, and I find it quite interesting who we've decided to blame. So it's quite funny actually. I enjoy the arguments for and against things. I'm still going to eat fast food when I want to eat fast food though, but
Yeah.
Why
The-
not?
I'm just trying to read. It basically said it's like completely been unfounded, but they did point out it makes your food taste better, therefore you're more likely to eat more of it. So that's why it was a negative thing for trying to lose weight.
yes.
So yes,
But it's
yes,
not the
generally
MSG
MSG
poison
is
that they
not a
made it
bad
out to be.
thing anymore. No.
That's interesting. I
Researchers
didn't know
debunked the
that.
myth that MSG is a villainous ingredient. Cool. Say that after having a few pints
Ha-ha.
of beer. Villainous.
It's fine. You want to get onto the margarine versus butter debate? That's a fun one. Depends who you're arguing with. If it's our
Is
parents'
margarine
generation,
really bad?
the current argument is if you look at the back of a packet of margarine and you compare it to a block of butter, the ingredients list on a packet of margarine is incredibly long. And and is full of loads of extra additives to stabilise it because the fat has been removed essentially. So it's that choice of, do you want something that's low fat that has more ingredients that you don't have in your kitchen and couldn't make yourself, or would you rather just have butter with the fat that is literally on the back of it? It says milk and occasionally the word salt. So if you ask my mother, margarine, like low fat spread is better, whereas to me butter's better, because I feel like I'm doing that tongue twister now.
But all of it's better than mayonnaise, so we're all agreed on that.
Oh, get off my mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise.
I do like mayonnaise. I wouldn't.
Oh,
Depends on what you put it in.
I'm feeling bullied today.
What? I'm just saying we like mayonnaise.
Okay. Jerry's like, Katie's like, excellent. That's exactly that was my intention for coming on your podcast.
It's fine. I'm not even intended to do that yet. Wait until I start.
Rude. Oh, just as a reminder
I've
for
got enough
everyone
ammo,
that
remember that.
podcast. Yeah, well, you've all lost the game now, so I'm afraid to say.
Oh, did you do a
This is why
disclaimer?
people don't like you.
Ouch,
I don't know if you
Katie,
did a
ouch.
disclaimer.
No, we didn't. But all the thoughts on this podcast are our own opinion. I'm sure that's aware now. Actually, the disclaimer now only counts from now, so everything can be used against us, including that Donald Trump impression that you did, Jerry.
Oh, great!
I
Marvellous.
didn't say the disclaimer before.
And the fact that we've come up with a now non-unique song that someone could plagiarise. Damn.
Oh dear. Pizza topping. Katie.
Chicken and peppers and onions and mushrooms and sweet corn. Not barbecue sauce though. Ugh. Heartburn.
Very. How old are we that we discuss heartburn as one of the favourite things? Well,
I'm on medication for heartburn.
Oh, are you on the omeprazole?
I am on omeprazole. Are you on omeprazole, buddy?
I love a bit of omeprazole. I wish I could get a lifetime subscription to omeprazole. That would be amazing.
No, I have an ongoing prescription for omeprazole.
Nice.
I'm afraid. I don't share though. They count them. How rude.
Damn.
I know. Especially useful around Christmas.
Yes, definitely. We'll take away night.
Can't.
Yes.
I just can't. What I love about that is I remember that there used to be a time when it would be like, myself, Steph, and Katie discussing how many drinks they had at the weekend, what they were doing at university at 4 o'clock in the morning, etc. And now our discussions go, oh, did you get your refill of your heartburn medication this week?
Yeah, I just got a top up of omeprazole. That's brilliant.
Hey, it gets even better. I don't have to pay for my prescriptions. I have prescription exemption now, so.
Nice.
That's only because you're one of these
Yeah.
people, Katie, that if we shook you, you'd rattle.
Yes, pretty much. As my mum says, in a very loving manner, if you chopped my head off, all my problems would go away.
Ouch. That's a bit rich coming from your mother.
Oh no, she said that and my feet. My feet are too big as well, apparently. So it's in a really loving manner, apparently.
Oh, I forget how ludicrous your mother can be, Katie.
Well, I think Jerry's missing a vital piece of information. Jerry, my mum's name is Karen.
Okay.
I don't know if that means anything to you. I love her. She's fantastic.
It does, but I'm not
she's-
saying anything.
No. She can be a Karen, but she's much better. She's not one of those people who shouts at people when they don't do things. She's just very good at making people feel like she's bitterly disappointed in the service she has received. And yeah, she gets things sorted. She worked in the complaints department for 20 odd years, so she knows what she's doing. But
So
she's to the point, shall we say. But I do love her. She's fantastic, and I see her more than I see anybody else. So it's not a complaint.
What I love about your most is that she could probably drink all of us still under the table.
She definitely can drink all of us under the table.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ridiculous.
She's very good at hosting. She does like a good beverage and a good evening, either in or out. Mostly in. They like hosting and having people over, and most of the time that I've had a hangover in the last decade has been because of my mother, if I'm honest. So yeah, that's what Steph says anyway. Steph's also had many hangovers from my mother as well, so she gets roped into family outings too, so she knows the damage that can be inflicted.
I have fortunately escaped this most of the time. I'm very clear to that.
That's because you're somewhat terrified of my mother, even though she's only 5'4".
Yeah, that's not a false statement there, Katie, at all. That's a very true statement. So I'm not going to deny that.
Many of us have had drinks around my house growing up when my mum was out, so she was very gracious, and of course every single one of us was of legal drinking age at this point. The Friday nights were at Katy's house or at Steph's dad's house normally growing up.
Yep, 100%.
So yeah, but it was normally whereas Steph's dad would hang out with us and get drunk with us, my mum would normally be at now my stepdad's house at the weekends. So yeah, it's good fun. I got my drinking genes from her, but we did. I mean, you're much better with alcohol than you used to be. It used to be one Copperberg and you were on the floor.
To be fair, these days, Katie, I'm probably more like that again than I used to be.
Well, in all fairness, I haven't drunk in like a year, so I occasionally have a glass of wine, but with everything else we've got going on, I don't drink, so I'm probably not much better than you, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I can fully believe that. I have no idea where we got to. Jerry, do you remember where we got to?
Pizza topping.
Pizza.
We did pizza
Chicken,
topping.
peppers, sweet
Onions and
corn,
mushrooms.
onions,
Yeah,
mushrooms, no barbecue sauce.
Barbecue
Pardon?
sauce is too much on a pizza.
Thank you.
It's just way too much. All right, Nando's order.
I've been to Nando's twice in my life, so I don't really know.
We're doing well,
Just
aren't
say
we?
chicken.
Chicken.
There you
I
go.
don't eat anything spicy, so I think it's like the mango is the low one. I think I had the mango chicken or whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. I'm just being wrong, and I'm just checking who it is. Bear with me, people. Talk amongst yourselves here, people. That's my turn to be disturbed during the podcast. I've never had that before. Who's
Yeah.
No, is that...
Jerry, you've got dogs.
Yeah, so my daughter's got a Chihuahua.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it's called Taco Bell, and she
Amazing.
weighs 3 kilos. And
Oh,
got
wow.
a golden retriever called Larry,
Oh.
who weighs about 38 kilos. Bless him.
Oh. We
Yeah,
have a
he's very
Phoebe who is cockapoo, who we think is about 10 kilos. She's 6 months this week.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
a giant fluff ball. So my mum has her older brother from the last litter, so she is often with mum's dog as well. So we actually have
So
both
sweet.
Phoebe and Freddie this evening as well. So because of the fireworks.
That's so cute. Oh.
But my other
Oh, yeah,
half
of
would have a
course.
golden retriever. If
Yeah.
Phoebe goes to work in the van with him, he's an electrician, so she's a van dog. And as you say,
right.
golden retrievers are not van size.
No, they're not. Bless them. Everything all right, Dom?
Yes, it was spam.
Aw.
It took a little while to get
Nice.
through to it. I was like, what is this? And because I'm having so much done around the house at the moment in terms of like things being fitted and things, I was like, oh, no, I best take that just in case. I was like, I don't recognise it, but it's a mobile number. And then it turned out to like, it was like, hello, is anyone there? And then it was like a click and nothing. And then I was like, okay. And then about 30 seconds later, I was like, hello, this is so-and-so from O2. I don't have an O2 phone. Click. Goodbye.
It's fine if it makes you feel better. My favourite spam caller likes to call me and go, "Hello, Linda. You have unclaimed." I'm like, oh, I'm not Linda, so.
I'm like, let's start calling you Linda.
I appreciate it. It makes my life a lot easier to spot spam because when they address me as Linda, I'm like, I don't know where this has come from.
Oh dear. Right, we've got 3 more left on the food of the month. We might be able to do it before the hour and a half mark.
Go,
before
go, go, go,
sunset.
go.
Right, Subway sandwich.
Chicken and bacon, lettuce, cucumber, peppers, and gherkins and mayonnaise. And I literally had that for lunch today.
Nice. Fair enough.
Nice.
And what do you have on your jacket potato?
Beans and cheese.
Ooh, classic choice. And the best form of potatoes?
Chips or dauphinoise. Not mashed. Mashed is stupid.
Mashed is gross.
It is gross.
But you are the third person that said dauphinoise now, Jerry. Katy.
I know.
To us,
I was
Jerry.
literally just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
Oh,
This
who
has
doesn't
now
like
become
to
a
eat
theme.
potatoes with a ton of cream and garlic? I mean, thank you very much.
You're not wrong.
No. No.
No.
What do you mean no? What? You're
No.
saying no? You wouldn't? You don't like?
No, as in no, you can't. Like I'm trying to think who would like not like that other than vampires.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
Okay, well, you asked my opinion, so
Well, we ask for people's opinions so we can criticise it. That's what we do.
I don't know what
Only when it's Pistol. He's the only person I've said to that I said he's outright wrong. Do you remember that?
What did you tell Pistola that it was
I can't
wrong?
remember
on?
what it was about. I can't remember. I said it in a jokey way.
I
But
mean,
I said
to
it
be
with a
fair,
very serious face, and I think he took it seriously.
Yeah, I mean, Hooper is the only person that's told you you're wrong. From memory.
About
Well,
What
I
was that
think he
about?
was the one that pointed out about Coronation Chicken and there being fruit in food.
oh yeah, he backed me
raisins.
into a corner. Yeah,
Backed
Fruit-
you
fruit
into
and
a
food.
corner very quickly.
he did. He did. Yeah, he was. There was. I was playing
Spit it out.
drafts, and he was playing 4-dimensional chess
Ah, I
in
see.
that argument.
Yeah.
So
You were
I
playing
lost very
checkers.
quickly.
You were on 3D chess.
Yeah,
Ah.
he was playing like the chess like they had in Star Wars with the creature that picks up the other creature and just goes ah, and smashes it into the ground, onto the floor, not a dance floor, just the floor.
Kill me. Just kill me.
I'm doing that smiling and nodding thing again.
Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile
Yeah.
and wave. Well, Katy, this is where you get to rant about something to us and convince us
Go on.
about something that you want to put into room 101.
Okay. You gave me a heads up. This
I did
became a
give you a
debate. Now, it started off as temporary traffic lights, and then I realised it's not temporary traffic lights that annoy me, because I complain about potholes and I prefer that they fix the potholes. It's the sign that's next to the temporary traffic lights that's a blatant lie of how long they're going to be there. I'd like to get rid of those, please.
I like it.
I understand.
it. That's
Temporary
going
traffic lights are
straight in.
annoying. Yeah.
It's already in. You can carry on, but I can tell you now it's already in.
Yeah. Well, no,
I've
it's,
already thrown
it's
it in.
genuinely like where I live. We've had loads of them, and like all you see on the town Facebook message going, "Oh, it's supposed to said they'd be there for 14 weeks. It's now been 18 and a half." And I think it's more the fact that they don't know how long it's going to take. It's Britain. The weather sucks half the time. Something goes wrong. Yada yada yada. Just go. They're here. Deal with it. Stop lying. And you get them all over the place. You go, "Oh, going to be finished in spring 2026," and you go, "What is spring 2026, Jerry? How long is that? That's vague."
Could be
So,
anywhere
yeah,
between. Yeah, that could be anywhere between 1 and 14 years. Like
Yeah.
the roadworks on the M27. We spent
Yeah,
like 14
yeah.
years
They're everywhere.
turning it into a smart motorway, and then they went, "Do you know what? This isn't very safe." So now they're spending another 14 years turning it back to a
Absolutely.
normal motorway. I could
Exactly.
have told them right at the very beginning, before they started the work, that the whole concept of a smart motorway is fundamentally unsafe.
It's an oxymoron
But what
because
do
it's
I
the
know?
dumbest thing they've ever done.
Honestly.
I mean, the
Yeah.
smart area around Bristol, having lived there, that worked quite well with like around Christmas time with all of the stupid amount of people. But when you got to like the summer holidays and everyone was trying to fly past Bristol and head down the M5, it wasn't very smart then either.
So my biggest beef with smart motorways, to diverge into that, and I'm going to get on my high horse here. So what
it's a
the
very high
government
horse.
I am aware it's a very well. You'll never catch me on a horse anyway because I don't like horses. But that's a different conversation that ChatSteveT absolutely loves to have. My biggest problem with smart motorways is right. So you've got three lanes normally on a normal motorway, right? Fine. If for some strange reason some idiot is middle lane hogging and is sat in lane 2 at 60 miles an hour, everybody that has to overtake, right, it reduces it kind of down to like one lane. But you're reducing 3 lanes of traffic to 3 lanes to 1 lane for everyone to overtake.
Yeah.
Which is inconvenient, annoying. They need to be taken out and, to be totally honest, beaten with a stick. But, right, fine. As soon as you put 4 lanes on a motorway, now it doesn't matter whether it's the M25 or whether it's one of these smart motorways on the M27 or the M3, people don't sit in lane 2 doing 60 miles an hour. They sit in lane 3 doing 60 miles an hour. So suddenly you're taking the traffic from 4 lanes and you're filtering them into 1. And you think, well, actually, surely that gives you a bit more opportunity that if you need to, you can undertake. Well, no, because there's normally some van sat in lane, or well, the lorries sort of take it upon themselves to go, right, he's electronically limited to 56 miles an hour. I'm electronically limited to 56.2 miles an hour. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to overtake him and just irritate everybody.
But I think the thing is, like, those people who sit in the middle lane don't necessarily do 60 miles an hour. Let's be honest. If they're sat in the middle lane doing 70 miles an hour, most of us are getting annoyed with them because you overtake at, like, 72 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I'm going to say strategically. But is your favourite thing, or my favourite thing to do with those is to go and, like, overtake them and then just show them how an indicator works and that there's all these extra lanes and just drift across all of them. It's
Yes.
my favourite thing to do.
Done it multiple.
You just kind of
do the
sail. I'm like, hello, look what I can do.
And then the worst bit is they then make these smart motorways. So the one around Bristol, you're right, actually works reasonably well because it's normally a 3-lane motorway until it's busy, and then they make the hard shoulder a lane, and they normally like restrict it.
It's
to,
the
like,
filter
60.
lane because it gets everybody off that's coming off, which is
Yes.
what works. Like both coming out of Bristol towards the what's the one that goes around
32.
Bristol? I forget. There's too many. Yeah, the M32, and then because I lived behind Cribbs Causeway for a couple of years, I was able to jump off and come off the filter lane rather than sit in the traffic that was going down towards Avonmouth and stuff like that.
Yes.
So that one works because it's a corner, I think, where it joins the M5 and the M4.
And
And people want to get off of the motorway. You can get off easier rather than sitting in it.
Yeah.
So
They-
that
they make the-
alleviates
they
some
make
of the
the-
stress.
The smart bit of the Bristol motorway is the hard shoulder actually becomes the filter lane off rather than just a dedicated lane that you can just use whenever. But then you go to like the 4-lane sections that are smart motorways, and nobody wants to use lane 1 because it's like, well, this is the hard shoulder.
Right,
this
okay.
feels a bit
I've not
strange.
experienced this.
Like the M3 for it is awful. Like I can literally sit in lane 1 and undertake all the lorries because none of them will sit there because they think, oh well, there's no gantry signs on saying I can use this lane, even though it's a dashed line, not a solid line like a hard shoulder would be. I can't believe why we would take something that was so simple, like here are the rules for a motorway, easy peasy, let's continue, make it more complicated and less safe. I cannot fathom it. I can't. And I read the other day that the reason why they're so dangerous is because the software that the government were provided isn't finished yet to actually be able to detect that a car has stopped in one of the lanes.
Right, okay.
And as a software engineer
That sounds about right.
that has delivered products for people, I'm like, well, clearly what happened there is some idiot of a project manager said, yeah, we can get that done by like March 2024. And the software engineers all went, What? It's going to take us at least another 18 months longer than that to finish the software. Well, it's too late now. We've promised it to the government. Get it done, people. We'll just cut the scope, and the scope that we'll cut is it working.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to get off my high horse now.
Well, that was a buy one get one free on Room 101.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with you though, Katy. It definitely. The sign.
I can
is
deal
just
with the
pointless.
temporary traffic lights, they're annoying, but the sign is a blatant lie. So I'd like it gone. I don't think they help.
I like it.
I
That's it.
distracted a little bit there, I think.
It's a very simple Room 101, I think. It was just something that, yeah.
Just trying to think if I've got any temporary lights. I think my other bit with them as well is when they decide to have temporary traffic lights, and then the diversion that they put in to try and avoid something takes you to another set of temporary traffic lights. Oh. The planning department.
Yes.
Have you just noticed I just don't like idiots? my
I think that's the
phrase is...
problem. There are a lot of them.
It's a shame you're on a planet full of them. So, yeah.
Yeah. People always tell me I've got a... My instructor told me today, he said, when he was driving me in the van, he says, we need to control your anger. And I'm like, people need to control their stupidity. I don't need to control my anger. I'm not the problem here.
Exactly.
Oh, dear. Right. I'm going to ask about this conspiracy theory, Katy, and you're going to tell me... I know the answer to it, but I'm going to ask it because you're a teacher. Does the full moon make
Jerry's
children
gearing up
crazy?
for this.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
it does. It does affect them, and like this week has been not just a full moon but a super moon, which apparently has turned the ears off most of the children that are in my school. I don't think I have it as bad as Steph does. It definitely affects younger children more than that. I teach in juniors, so mine are like 9-10-year-olds, so it's not quite as bad. But you do watch them at lunchtime and
6,
they
7.
run around like hooligans. No, not 6-7, unfortunately.
Okay.
Darn. But yeah, no, it does affect him. Wind does as well. Windy days.
That one I don't get. Well, to be fair, I think it's a
I
myth for
don't
both
know.
of them, but it's just me.
Again, when you've come in and you've done a day, then we'll talk.
Absolutely not.
You actively avoid being in a room full of children, whereas I actively avoid having to do a job that means sitting at a desk at a computer. I mean, this is probably one of the longest stretches I've sat at a computer in a while, and I don't know how you do it. And props to you for that. The same as you don't know how I do what I do, and I think that's where it's different. No, I couldn't do what you do.
To be
I'd
fair,
be
the way that
bored
my
out
weeks
of
have
my
gone,
mind.
I don't know if I can do what I do
Well, we
these
do kind
days.
of work. Yeah.
Sorry, Jerry, you saying?
No, I'm not saying. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh God.
The opinions we express
No,
on this
this is not gonna
podcast
say.
are our own and don't represent the company that we work for.
No, that's very true, but I'm still not saying it.
Still don't need to be
You
fired
tell
from
me
the
about it,
company
like-
I work for.
No, yeah, I don't want to be fired.
You
from the
did.
company.
What you did you? Or you're saying I'm going to be?
No, I said I hope I'm not going to be.
Oh, I hope you're not. Okay.
That would be quite nice. It would be a bit of a blotch on my record if I got fired from somewhere.
Be quite nice.
He's thinking of the severance package.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to be fired. There are other ways that I'd like to go that would kind of give me a bit more money, if you know what I mean, Jerry.
Redundancy, he would like.
Yes, that's the one.
I like the way we're all that's like it's such a delicate subject. We're all dancing around it. We can't say the R word. Don't say the R word. Oh, Katie's just said the R word.
I don't really have to worry about it. It's not something that really happens to us. If you're not
Yeah, I
working
suppose
there,
it
you've
means
either
I have to worry
chosen
about
to
full
or
moons
you've
and
been
the wind.
asked to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, can a teacher being made redundant? Because I'd imagine it's probably the
Well-
opposite at the moment. It's probably really difficult to get people in.
I think the thing is, like, so my school currently we have 3 classes per year group, but we're noticing that there's less children. I know Steph spoke about it, so there's going to be 2 classes per year group in the coming years. Like, we've got 1 year group like that now. So we're going to be going down on the amount of classes that we have. So people will probably be redispersed throughout our trust, so the other schools that are in the trust, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or essentially made redundant. Like, we did have a teacher at the end of last year who was absolutely phenomenal. She was brilliant, but we went down a class, and because she was a new teacher, she did her 2 years of her early career teaching. She was in what we call an ECT, and at the end of those 2 years of additional extra time when you first qualify, you then get your contract renewed. And because we couldn't have her because we didn't have the classes for her, even though she was fantastic, she essentially got made redundant because they couldn't renew her contract because they didn't have a class for her.
What is it that you use? I thought it was like an NQT.
Kind of.
I thought it was an NQT.
When Steph and I did it, we were NQTs. They then decided that the reason people are leaving teaching, Tom, is because they need 2 years to be a new teacher. That's the reason people are leaving. They need 2 years with the extra hour of time to plan and stuff. Not the teachers that have been there for, I don't know, Jerry, 6-7 years, and getting fed up with it.
6-7.
Yeah. But, you know, as I approach my decade of teaching, I don't know, I've got a very different view on it than a lot of people.
I mean, I just hear about it from you two, so I have my view.
I've had a couple of classes that have really, like, had a toll on my mental health because they were challenging children. That's been my issue, and the fact that there isn't the support for those children who are challenging with their behaviour. And I tend to get the behaviour kids. I'm better with behaviour than I am with kids who perhaps are behind educationally, because I've worked in a special needs school where there were children with massive behaviour challenges. So the ones you find in a normal primary school aren't as extreme. But workload is tricky to manage, but we're not taught a lot about that when we're training. And a lot of people go into teaching before they've ever had a full-time job. And teaching can feel like a full-time job plus extras at times.
Teaching sounds horrendous, but because whenever I speak to you or Steph, you are in the classroom from what, like 7:30 in the morning at times to like 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, so yesterday I got into school at 7:25 and I left at 5, and I've brought work home with me, and I'm quite good at getting stuff done.
Yeah, I just...
But because I was ill, I've had an ear infection all week, so I've been slower than I normally am. And I tutor outside of school as well for additional money because we're doing the house up. So I have additional obligations. So I juggle quite well. But I don't do as much as Steph does, per se. She's always busy.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's not be cruel to go through Steph's social calendar because we could be here till next month. What?
I mean, you and I have to put an application in a year in advance to be put on the social calendar, so...
Well, I'm not on the social calendar at the moment. The next time I probably will actually see Steph in person will be her birthday next July. I'm pretty sure every weekend...
I mean, that's the bit... That's going to be the biggest struggle with her leaving teaching. We currently see each other every Wednesday afternoon after our staff meetings because she can come here for half an hour before she goes off and does her taekwondo stuff. But where she's going to be working until 5 o'clock, like a normal person, we won't get that anymore. So that's going to be really weird for us.
Yeah. Yes. So, I mean, like, I don't know how you do it. Like, I genuinely don't know how you do it. Me and Jerry have kind of skirted over and joked about some things, and you know, we're currently dealing. I think the term is politics, is what I'm currently dealing with, which I'm just not enjoying. And it's more, but at least I know that when I step away from the computer at 5 o'clock in the evening, if I remember to do that, I just think I just don't care. Whereas I'd imagine as a teacher, there's quite an emotional investment as well, which is what makes the whole.
I think there is, but I think like this is my 10th year of teaching. I've had classes and I've had kids that still stay with me, And there are kids that I worry about, and those, I think, the emotional toll are the kids you worry about because you worry about their lives at home, and the kids that have completely ruined your day. I think I've got. There are kids. Like a class can ruin your day. I've come home from work and gone, that was a horrible day because I feel like no one's listened to me and that they haven't learnt anything and everything went wrong. But I'm sure you guys have days like you're in meetings all day and you're like, that person hasn't listened to me. They've not taken my ideas on board. They've got a complete wrong opinion of me and my ability to do what I do. And there are times. And then there are parents who come in and email and they do the same thing. But I also get to spend, like, once you've done a year group, like this is my third year doing year 5, and I'm like, I open up the class, like the lessons, and I know what they are because I've done them twice already.
Yeah.
So I can pick them up and I can go and I know what I'm doing, and I can then, I think the longer you're teaching, the less you are having to think about what you're doing, and you're more invested in picking up on the little things, if that makes sense, because your brain is already doing it.
It's interesting. The way I'd compare it is like you know what you're teaching. You have to deal with the personalities, whereas myself and Jerry, I have absolutely no idea what I'm coming into tomorrow on Monday. I've got a task list and I know what I need to address, but the business can change the strategy and the decision at any moment. They like to do it, and they like to do it last minute as well, as I'm sure every company in the world does, because they want to get ahead of things. So you don't know what you've got to deal with. You don't know if your experience matches up with that. So for me specifically, and I'm surprised at how well we've managed to get to with this, like, I have a lot of imposter syndrome because I think, am I good enough to do this type of thing? But then you also have to deal with the personality on top. Also, I'd imagine that the school, the kids probably aren't as competitive with each other. And if they are, they're just trying to get, hopefully they'll do that in grades and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you've got to remember that I've also got the age group where they remember everything that anyone's ever done to them. So, they fall out with somebody. I'm hearing about saying that happened in year 1. I'm like, yeah, that's nice, but you chose to forgive him then. Like, I prefer teaching year 5 because I can have a rational conversation and I can throw sarcasm at them, and I can speak to their parents quite bluntly. They know their child well enough and they've been through enough education for me to say, your child is struggling with that. That's fine that they're struggling. We're doing this about it. And I find that having quite a blunt personality myself helps, whereas I have friends and colleagues like now and in the past who are perhaps not as direct with things and have led themselves to more issues with that sort of thing. And I think it's the same in what you do. If you are confident enough to speak your mind and are confident in your own convictions, which I think, Dom, sometimes you are not, you don't like to stir the pot if you can help it. I'd rather have the conversation now and then deal with the fallout rather than worry about it. It's always a therapy session.
It's always a therapy session with you, Katy.
I don't hide behind it. I'm not really a big fan of hiding behind rubbish. I don't have the time.
No, it's interesting because you're right. We can't. Jerry will maybe correct me on this, but I don't find I can be as blunt as I'd like to be. I've no idea if Jerry's still there.
You can't be, neither can I. And I have been very, very blunt on occasion. And it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
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 Whereas I find that in education, you have to be, to get anywhere, you have to go, no, this is the problem, this needs a solution. And I think if there were more businesses like that, you'd probably find that you'd have a lot less of the shenanigans and politics that you're talking about, because people would just accept, well, that has to be fixed.
Yeah. And I think it's because, as weird as it sounds, like, education is, here are the goals that you need to achieve, and they're fairly consistent each year. Whereas we've got no idea, and some of the goals are just, somebody decided to do that. So you've got to, if you disagree with a goal, you don't generally disagree with the goals for an education, or you might do in terms of perhaps some of the decisions that the government makes, but generally your goal is to improve the education of the children. That's if you're going to go for a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue.
I think it's a lot easier to focus on the end goal.
Yes. Yeah. Whereas the business was, the end goal is to make more money, but you've got to do that with egos and stuff like that. Jerry's been a lot more senior.
I have plenty of egos in my classroom.
Yeah, but they're all like 7 years old, so. or 10 years old.
9 and 10, thanks.
Although some of the people
I want to see you try and have an argument with. Try and having an argument with a 9-year-old is quite entertaining sometimes.
Yeah. I've kind of got into that. Why did it turn into my therapy session, Jerry? I suppose you're in a comfortable, much more comfortable position.
Are you sitting comfortably, Dom?
I've already spent half my day with a therapist this morning. I don't need the next one. Not a therapy session. Just so happened to be a friend who was a therapist, but that's fine.
Well, I spent half my life being a therapist. I mean, I had a child completely devastated yesterday because she'd lost the back of her earring. So that's my life, is fixing small things and being the rational person in the room, which for anyone who knew me in my teens and early 20s is quite surprising.
You'd be the one that'd be crying about losing the back of your earring.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to be honest. I've been known to be dramatic when I want to be, and I can still do it now. You should hear some of the voice notes Steph gets after I've been to the hygienist. They're quite funny.
Oh yeah,
hygienist is very specific.
Oh no, I did not get on with the hygienist. It's just it's a whole thing.
Katy doesn't like the dentist.
I don't mind the dentist. It's just that nobody told me they were going to jet wash my teeth whilst there was a Hoover in my mouth as well. It was very overstimulating. Thank you very much.
What, Dyson or a shark?
Well, it felt like both, I'm going to be honest. The Karcher while they were at it. And the whole time, there's a hygienist there going, "Oh, is that okay? Do you need me to stop?" I'm like, "Well, I understand that as an adult, this has to happen. So stop stopping and just get the fuck on with it, please." Ta. I'd like to leave. You give me the option to stop, I'm going to go, "Okay, stop." Yeah. No, I don't like it. It's horrible. It's the worst thing ever.
Oh dear.
But the first time I went was the day after I tried to quit smoking, so that did not go well.
That feels like a full Airplane kind of comedy sketch there.
Yeah.
You want to, next time you see Steph get to play you the voice note, she did it for Jenny the other day when we were having lunch and she was in stitches.
Oh, okay. I'll find that later.
As she likes to say, my adda-hadders and my tisms were showing.
Yes. I mean, I would question like when they're not showing, but that's maybe because
I'm aware of that, but this was full meltdown, Katy. This was quite impressive. It's been a while since I've had something like that, and I did not know what to do. And I drove to my mum's and yelled at my mum for not telling me. Then I sent her, Steph, an aggressive voice note blaming her for not telling me, until she pointed out that she's never been to the hygienist and now she doesn't want to go because of my voice note.
What, Steph has never been to a hygienist?
No, her don't, because I think it's where I pay for my dentist. I pay like a monthly subscription, not prescription, subscription. And hers just doesn't include that. But I've never had a filling or a cavity or anything, so I've been quite lucky. But I didn't go to the dentist for 10 years either, so I got better teeth than you.
Yeah, well, mine wasn't my fault.
Bless.
Mine wasn't my fault. Have I not? I've not. If I've. Do you know the reason why I've had a root canal, Jerry? Have I said this on the podcast before?
I don't. No.
Oh right. So this tooth you can't see, but on the podcast
I can't see.
Yeah. I can't see this tooth.
This tooth here
Smile and nod, Jerry.
Is a crown. It's my front left of the two front
Incisor.
teeth. No, aren't incisors the pointy ones?
No, those are canines.
Okay, right. Then you're right. The incisor. Right.
This, Dom, I'd really like to point out this is year 4 biology.
Well, yeah. Okay. Fine.
Naming the
but
teeth.
This is the
year 4.
I'll go back to the work. I'll go back to the work in a minute. Right. So, anyway, when you at Taekwondo, you can get boards instead of always breaking wood because it's not very environmentally friendly. You can get boards that basically have a line down the middle, and if you hit them in the middle of the line, they snap in half, and they're varying difficulties. And I was holding a board in my hands. It wasn't a board holder, and somebody hit it. It snapped, and one bit flew out and smashed me right in on the top of the mouth.
Okay.
Blood everywhere, lots of blood. Fine. Unfortunately, what that does when your teeth have a certain amount of trauma, they can literally just die. It kills all the nerve endings. So I couldn't bite into anything with that for a couple of months. And eventually had my normal dentist checkup. And he was, everything okay? I was like, yeah, it's fine. Just can't bite on this one since this happened. And he went, yeah, it's dead. You need a root canal. And a root canal is basically, actually, you take the tooth down to its smallest level and you cap it with something. It's not a pleasant thing because they have to drill through the middle of your tooth. They get a long stick. They pull out all the dead nerves and yoink them. So they don't generally
vocabulary here.
Yeah, that was the vocabulary he used. The only problem I then had is I went to, it was last year before I went to the Maldives, just to make you more jealous, Katy. They did some x-rays on my teeth and were like, oh, because I wanted to get them straightened. And they're like, well, you can't, long story short, because your jaw's the wrong shape, so tough. However, we have noticed that your root canal has failed. And I was like, well, I've had the root canal for like, I don't know, at this point, 11 years plus, or no, 15 years, I reckon, at this point. And they said, yeah, no, we can see a bit of an infection behind there. We need to re-clean it out. So then what they have to do is they have to rip off your root canal, re-clean it out, and they clean it out properly this time, and then recap it. So I've actually had the root canal twice done on the same tooth. Despite the fact that normally I have impeccably good teeth in terms of like cleanliness. I just am unfortunate in that regard. What's interesting about it is the first time it was done was I'd say not reasonably traumatic, but slightly traumatic in that I was like 15, 16, so you know you're a bit like, well, this is pretty dramatic to be having this at this sort of age. The second time I was kind of like, well, whatever. My biggest problem is it was like I was in the chair for like an hour and a half, and I don't know what it is, but well, there was that. And also, it's really uncomfortable, so my arse was like really numb by the end of it. I was like, and I remember getting out and being like, oh, and he was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I've got the world's numbest arse known to man. Because dentist chairs, I don't know whatever people tell you, they are not comfortable. They don't.
But I think they're also the wrong shape for tall people.
Yeah.
They're the wrong shape for tall people.
I was thinking he didn't inject you in the wrong place, did he?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Well, I've only ever had like one. I had to have my wisdom teeth taken out the bottom when I was in my early 20s because they got impacted. They gave me the option of either like the injections, gas and air, and injections, or put me out. And I was like, oh no, you're going to knock me out. I can deal with needles apart from in my gums. I had 2 teeth taken out for my braces and I remember every painful second of it. So no one's coming near my teeth without knocking me out first, I think, is going to be the problem when it is an issue. So don't know how we get to that point. So I'd rather go to the hygienist and put up with it so I don't have to deal with root canals.
Yeah. Yes. So I also have hygienists as well, and they always clean between your teeth, and it feels like you've got gaps between your teeth afterwards, and it feels so strange.
And then your teeth don't feel like your own.
No, that's exactly how they're not my teeth anymore. They just feel so weird.
No. And that was the main crux of the issue. I was like, my teeth aren't mine. I don't like it. Full meltdown. Doesn't happen very often, but it was quite spectacular, apparently. I've kind of
Jerry, are you keeping your teeth healthy after this conversation?
I feel like I need to book in and see the hygienist after this conversation.
I can't remember if you're somebody that said that doesn't go to the dentist.
I go, but I go only when I need to.
Oh, okay, so you don't go every 6 months.
No, because so a lot of my family are dentists, and I actually do know a bit. I actually probably know more than the average person, and I struggle with some of the dentists. My old dentist was fantastic because he would he would tell me, he would give me updates on my teeth, and then he'd say, yeah, you probably want to keep an eye on that, but you don't have to do anything there. No point doing this because that's unnecessary work and what have you. And then every dentist, and that was before I moved, and ever since I've moved, every dentist I've gone to see has just been like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're going to have to sort that out. And you think, really? Because I was told something completely different, and I absolutely trusted the dentist that I had. He was very, very good. And I don't know. I just think, I feel like they're trying to create work for the sake of creating work and wanting to do things for the sake of it. And I'm not comfortable with that. Actually,
as Katy, has Mark managed to get that down yet?
The what?
The ooh, that's gonna cost you.
Sharp intake of breath. Yeah.
Sharp intake of breath.
Yeah, it's like I trust a garage, for example. You go to the garage and they say, oh, you're if a garage was to say that your brake pads are sort of 1 to 2 mil off legal limit, but that probably means that you've got another 3 or 4 months, see how you get on, and then bring your car back in. Or they'll say, actually, there's a split in the tyre, but it's only in the outer wall. Don't really need to do anything about that, but just keep an eye on it. But we don't want you to or even something like suspension. It's not great, but you can drive around on that. You don't have to get that replaced. I trust that sort of advice more than, oh yes, that all of this work needs doing, and you sort of go, yeah, I'm sure it does, because you just want to charge me.
Whereas
to do that work.
But then this is where small independent places I trust more than big places. So my dentist is, there's one dentist, and I trust her. And our garage is a really small dad and son, and then they've got an apprentice. And it's like, my car goes in for its service and MOT, and I get there and he goes, right, so I've replaced that and that because it was going to fail your MOT on them. I'm like, excellent, thank you very much. How much is it?
Yeah,
and like,
exactly.
He knows. He goes, if it's under £500 to fix everything that needs to be done, or it's something major, then call me. But otherwise, I am going to trust you. I need my car.
Exactly.
And like, they don't take the mick, I think. But then that's the small companies, isn't it, that you trust more?
You need your
they're
car.
relying on
Unlike
you.
Steph at the moment.
Oh, don't. I took Steph to work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was like first week back after half term, and I'm getting up like 25 minutes earlier for work. And she was like, I'm really sorry. Like, oh, God. And I had near infection. I was not happy.
I don't think Steph's car has ever passed an MOT first time ever.
No, not the first time. No, I don't think it has. I don't know how she survives. It's the most stressful thing ever. And it's not my car.
Oh, dear. I was pretty jealous that she got to drive the Mustang, though. But otherwise,
well,
yes.
yeah, there is that. But I have pointed out to her that she can't do that next year. None of us are going where she's going to work anymore, so she's in trouble.
I've always said if I won the lottery, I'd buy Steph a car. That's it.
That's fine. Can I have an XC90 as well, please?
Yeah, if I won that much, Katy, I promise that I would buy you an XC90.
Thank you very much.
Get a
Hand on
Volvo
heart.
244 GLT.
Yeah. No, I like an SUV. I don't like.
If I was going to get an old school Volvo, Jerry, I'd get the P200.
Oh, now you're talking. Yeah.
Is it P200? 2000?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Smiling and nodding again.
Is it 2000?
P1800. Sorry, 1800. Yeah, is it? We're looking. Sorry, Katy, we've gone back to cars. Yeah, P.
That's fine. I've got to close my curtains because I'm feeling like I'm in a fishbowl in my office. Hang on.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car. Look at that.
Right. Oh yeah. No, we're talking.
It's lovely. Look at
that's
that.
The type of thing.
Beautiful.
I don't think we've done much cars on this podcast, Jerry. Maybe we need to do a cars podcast at some point.
I'm definitely the wrong
only done
guest
one,
to have
haven't
on
we?
for that then.
I think that was all you as well, Jerry, because I think it was the one that you
Yeah,
hosted.
I did the blindy rate.
And you did a
Yeah, I think
blindy
didn't I-
rates on F1 drivers or something like that.
No,
Or
I
you did a
blindy
quiz on
rate
F1 as well.
cars.
Yeah, you also did a quiz on
I did
F1
an
drivers, which you were very
F1
impressed.
quiz
I
and then
nailed.
blindly rate. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Well, I am conscious that we have been recording for quite a while now, so we'll do house renovations as an excuse, and we'll have an excuse to get you back on to the podcast, Katy. And what we'll do is we'll... well, I mean, you're going to be helping with all my house renovations over the next, 3 years. Seems that you've done your house, you're going to be coming back and doing mine, aren't you?
Well, 90% done. And I'd like to point out, everyone goes, you've done a fantastic job. And I go, well, no, it's Mark's done a fantastic job. I've had a series of very annoying ideas and Mark's made them come true. So,
Interestingly, that is the exact bit of help that I initially need, is how do you come up with the ideas to get this to come to life? Because I'm like, I know kind of what I want, but I don't know what I want.
So Pinterest is quite good, actually, because Pinterest is quite good at narrowing down things that you do like. And to me, I was able to put together some boards. So I don't know if you've used Pinterest before, and it feels very girly to say that, and I'm not that kind of person. I use it for cooking recipes when I'm bored, and occasionally for my nail art designs when I have time to get them done. But it helped with styles and things that I liked. And the other thing I can say is, B&Q, there's the wall of Valspar colour samples. Just go and get a load of them and put them up on the wall in the room that you want, like the little sample cards, and get 4 or 5 colours in the same sort of range, and you'll realise that there's 3 that you really hate, and you can't explain why you hate them. Well, I can't explain why I hate them.
Just hate
Yeah,
them.
that would be it. Yeah, and find things that there's definite things that I can't stand. I hate square mosaic tiles because the lines are always crooked to me, so I can't have them in our house. It's weird, but try and focus on a room at a time. And like I said to you, when we went looking at properties, the one time you said you loved a home when you were looking at it, it wasn't the right house for you, but you loved the feeling of it. It was when I said you need to go for earth tones. You're better off in browns and beiges and greens, and I can send you a load of mock-up stuff and things like that for you. And it's about going for things that make you happy. So I always knew we were going to have a green bedroom, because to me green is a relaxing colour, and my bedroom is where I want to chill. And we have kept to that. We have hints of green all over the house, but the bedroom is our green space. And then I prefer doing all of the walls are white, and then you can't see it, but the wall to the right of me is bright yellow. There's one colour wall in each of our rooms, whereas we had the house of wallpaper when we bought it. So we've managed to put one wallpaper in, and that is in a room that never existed. So it is where the cooker used to be, is now the downstairs loo. And Mark chose the wallpaper, and Jerry is the most fantastic wallpaper ever. It's dark blue with bright orange fish.
I like it.
It's nuts. I said to Mark, I want to panel the bottom of the wall, because my dad unfortunately has a degenerative disease, so he's going to need walker, and we need a bigger bathroom so that if he needs to stay in the future, that's fine, and we'll protect it from walkers and sticks and whatever, and from kids in the future. So I said, I'm thinking we'll paint the bottom dark orange or a dark blue, and then we'll get a wallpaper that's dark blue with hints of orange. And I sent him off, and he came back with this wallpaper, and it's dark blue with hints of orange. And I went, that's not what I was thinking, but it's the first thing. It's the first room in the house where he's made the decisions, and it's really weird, but it's really awesome. And we had a mirror that covered our fuse board that had loads of extra twirly bits on the top and doesn't fit the style of the house, but it was a hidden cupboard. So we've kept that mirror and I've painted the frame bright orange, and that is in our downstairs loo, and people who've been with us through the house renovations recognise that mirror as the hidden cupboard.
Yes. You kind of pull it expecting it to be a cupboard, and there isn't one.
Yeah, there isn't one, but there is a hidden cupboard in the downstairs loo where Mark has hidden all the off valves for everything in the kitchen, because it's on the other side of the wall. But no, I'd say you want to go more with a feeling, and going and looking at pictures and stuff like that on Pinterest is quite helpful, because you can find what you don't like and things that you do like. And for you, it's about filling the rooms with purpose. You don't want a niff-naff room. And like I said, your office needs to be somewhere that's... No flim-flam. I like having stuff up in my office. I like things within easy reach. So I do a lot of crafting and sewing, and I do half the crafts under the sun. So I've changed my office around so I'm facing the window is in front of me, so I'm now not facing a wall because I can't stand facing a wall, and I'm trying to convince Dom to do the same because he spends half of his life at a desk and he should not be facing a wall all day. So he wants to put it against a wall, and I was like, no, you need it to be up. And then I was like, you need like a comfy seating area where you can take a break, because sometimes you don't need to be sat in an office chair. And I was like, and then over here needs to be a wall full of all your stuff. I mean, loads of us clubbed together to get him a giant Lego thing many years ago, and yeah, like he needs more of his things out, because trying to make it
Jerry,
more
can you see
dom-like.
why I love Katy?
Yeah, well, she had me at Lego.
It's not something I want personally, but it's something that means a lot to Dom. And like, I mean, it'd be nice to be able for him to do his house so that when we think of Christmas and birthday and stuff like that, we could think of actually something to get Dom. Would be nice, because it's been many
Lego.
years of him going, there's Lego.
F1 Lego.
Is he going to stop and
That's all you
actually
have to
build
do.
it, though, is the question. But I don't know if the Death Star is still in one piece, Dom. Is it?
Interestingly, I actually looked at that this morning. That was this morning's task. I opened up that box, and just to prove how long some stuff has been in that box, there were plastic bags that were disintegrating. Not paper bags, but plastic bags disintegrating.
Oh, God.
So I need to get a Hoover in there to get some of the bits and pieces out. But the Death Star is wrapped in bubble wrap. That's the only one I didn't unwrap. But I've now been through all my trophies and medals that I've received from Taekwondo over the years, and it feels a bit overwhelming, but I need to decide. But having just helped my instructor move and seen how much, I'll put it politely, stuff he has, as in like 3 vanfuls, just to clear out the storage unit. Oh, sorry, 2 vanfuls to clear out the storage unit. I was like, I'm glad I have a lot less stuff. And I think
I'm a very
like
you telling me you got rid of 7 bags of stuff. Ugh.
Yeah, most of that was clothes.
Yeah, you don't like stuff.
To be fair, like at least 2 of those were just the duvet and pillows. Like I actually bought new insides of a duvet and new insides of a pillows, which I haven't done for years. So they've got to go somewhere. And then a lot of the 2 of the other bags were like bubble wrap, because all of the trophies were wrapped in bubble wrap, and I've removed them all from the bubble wrap and stuck them like in a slightly better
you can get some really cool. You can get really cool medal hangers now, and you can also get clips for your medals, so you can put them on. So you can get them personalised, so it's got the year you did it and what event it was and stuff like that. Because some of them don't come with it on, and you can get personalised ones with DOMs. No, but you can have one that's like past, and then you start for future ones. But you can get them with like a shelf above it attached to it, as well as the medal hooks and stuff like that. Etsy is your friend here, my friend. Go on Etsy.
See,
Etsy's
this is
great.
Get lost. Get lost on Etsy. It's great fun.
This is where people will now cringe. I want to set my house up so that it's easy to keep clean. So at the moment, my biggest bugbear...
So what are you going to do with your medals?
I don't know yet. My biggest bugbear is actually the kitchen, which you don't have and I do, which is the gap between the cupboard and the ceiling.
Yes, I do have that, technically, just not a very big one. But then that's where you get the extra height kitchen cabinets. That's why we have them. We have a tiny little gap that you can't do anything about, apart from on the tower of ovens, which occasionally one of the cats will sit on top of. She's trying to get away from the
to clean it because the cats are sat on it.
Yeah, no. Jasper keeps it clean for us. But I think when you redesign it, but like you said, the kitchen's probably one of the things that's in the best nick and the last thing you're going to touch, isn't it?
Yeah. The kitchen.
Well,
will go
I want to
when
put a great big extension on your house and square it off, don't I? So I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm gonna. I'm spending Dom's money, Jerry, before he's even done it.
Yeah, everyone joking about me,
Yeah.
me requiring a partner. I just need to go and ask Katy for her opinion on stuff, and I'd get an opinion.
I was trying to explain to my mum
fine.
why I went with you, and I went, well, he doesn't have a woman in his life, Mum. He needs someone to tell him off.
Save me, Jerry.
So
I can't.
You can't.
I'm that scary.
dear.
Excellent. But no, I would
Oh, dear.
start with the colours you like and the tones you like. And yeah, buying curtains is important.
Yeah, I need to get rid of these curtains because they're god awful.
Yes, you do. Those curtains are
But
horrendous. I
well,
mean, you could make Von
interesting.
Trapp family outfits out of your curtains.
Von Trapp. That's genius. That's
interesting.
brilliant.
The thing I hate more than the curtains are the curtain rails because they're gold.
Yes,
I can't
they're
stand
not
them.
great either.
They are god awful.
Gold.
I would ask Jerry but you're kind of in. Well, I mean, you've just done a bunch of renovation, and you're probably like, I never want to renovate anything ever again after the garden that you've just had to deal with.
Well, no, but if you think, I mean, I bought my first house in 1999, and
Oh, wow, Dom, you and I were 8.
thanks. And then, and I did shed loads of work on that house, and then bought another house and literally spent, I'd say 4 years, 5 years solidly just doing some work on that house, whether it was an extension. I put all the wooden flooring down myself. I didn't do the extension myself, obviously, but painting and stripping wallpaper and all sorts, and then moved into another house and converted that from a bungalow to a house, and just re-renovated all of that. And you just sort of think, well, I'm kind of done. I painted an accent wall in my living room, which is a lovely grey called Natural Asparagus. Dulux colour. Very, very nice.
I do
Very-
like paint colour names. I mean, we
Yeah.
have a turquoise underneath the fish wallpaper that isn't the best match, but it's called Fish Tank, which is why I chose that one.
Lovely. Does what it says
Because
on the tin.
sometimes. Exactly.
And so I'm kind of done with the whole, you know, I've just done it and I'm tired of it and I don't want to do it anymore. So I'll do
I'm
the bare minimum
with
that I
you.
need to do to make this place look nice. But I've got some great stuff from IKEA, and it's amazing what I have learnt is just how you can transform a room just through lighting.
Oh, yes.
You don't have to do anything necessarily fancy, but you just get the right lights and it can completely transform a room, which is what I did with the living room. So I've got some really nice lights from IKEA, which
Yes.
I mean, like, we're trying to find the best wall lights for the corridor because we've kept a sample of wallpaper from every wallpaper we've removed from the house, and there are quite a few of them. And we've got a gallery wall to put up when the corridor is finished. And trying to find the right lighting for that has been fun. And unfortunately, you have to make sure it doesn't stick out at head height for the tall people as well.
Yeah, I'll
But
walk
no, I
into
get
the
it.
corridor and get garroted by a light. Excellent.
Yes, exactly. I mean, yeah, there's far too many between me, Mark, you, and then my dad at 6'6". We're a bit stuffed with height, so there's a lot of recessed lighting in this house. There's not many pendant lights. I think you can just about in the mirror see that there's a pendant light in the middle of my office, and I'm still waiting for Mark to change it because I walk into it regularly, or I'm trying to iron and it's in my way.
How tall are you, Katy?
I'm
No
6
one
foot.
asking.
6
Bloody
foot.
hell.
Yay. Yeah, I know. So
Yes.
most things
Yeah.
are an inconvenience.
Katie's 6 foot. Marcus is about the same
But-
height as me. He's 6'2", 6'3", isn't he?
He's 6'1", 6'2", yeah. He doesn't like it when I wear heels. I'm taller than him if I put wedges on, so I'm not allowed to do that very often. And not that I
When you
really
wear
have the
heels, what are
inclination
you,
to be
about-
taller. 6'3", 6'4",
6'7"?
yeah. Ah, there we go again.
Yes.
No, I have had
Okay.
someone ask me if I buy my high heels at the transvestite store, though, which was really lovely to have our... Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
So,
Okay.
broke Dom.
Yes, it did break me.
So yeah, no, that was good fun. But no, I spend my life now in Skechers or cowboy boots. So that's what I do with my life. I'm size 9 feet. So good fun.
I can just hear Jerry's like, what the heck?
I'm just nodding.
Yeah.
Unlike Dom, I'm not a skinny beanpole either, so it doesn't help. My mum says I'm like an average sized girl but scaled up, and I don't look as tall as I am until you stood right next to me and you realise what class you are. Well, most girls that are like 6 foot are like string beans. Are like, everyone goes, oh, like you're 6 foot, oh, you're like a model. I'm like, and definitely not. I like food. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Food's more important.
Oh yeah, and like I spent my youth swimming, and I've got a load of leftover muscle from swimming years of butterfly, and I am not a skinny mini, bless me, but I'm quite happy with me, so I get on with it.
What's
I'd
really
like my
annoying
feet to be a
about
size
that?
smaller. I could find.
What I find really annoying about that is that you can still outstrip all of us in the pool, despite the fact that you don't do it regularly. It just drives me.
Yeah, even after
Bananas.
half my life of smoking, and yeah, I know. Some circles around a lot of you. But you try and get me to run and I'm just going to die on the ground, so there is that.
Well, you could wear Steph's
Have you ever
t-shirt.
smoked a cigarette? Oh,
Go.
go on. No, I was going to say, have you ever smoked a cigarette while swimming? Have you ever successfully
No.
smoked a cigarette?
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
I think I've had one in the pool on holiday, probably, but not swimming,
Nice.
swimming.
What, floating, kind of doing very gentle sort of backstroke?
Yeah.
And
Think,
then just blowing smoke rings up into the air?
Not smoke rings. I wasn't that skilled. But no,
Ah,
officially 6 months without a cigarette now, so there is that. So we've done quite well with that.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
You know what? I should have started earlier. I remember being at sixth form and being outside the school gates having a cigarette, and a tiny year 7 or year 8 coming along and saying, you shouldn't smoke, it stunts your growth. And I was already 6 foot at that point, so I was like,
Like,
okay,
too late.
I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, too late.
Yeah.
I should really be 6'7", Jerry, but you know, the smoking stopped that happening.
Oh, very good. Very good.
That's awful.
If you hadn't smoked, yeah, you probably would be 6'7".
Well, I don't know. My dad
6'7".
is 6'6", but my mum is only 5'4", so.
Amazing. Right, should we do the blindly rates?
Go on then.
Yes, got to be very
you
quick
ready?
because I've just been informed that a Phoebe and a Freddie have arrived home with a mark. So I have about 10 minutes
Ooh.
before I'm completely run over by cockapoos.
Oh, wow, we won't say no to having a dog on stream. Right, let's do this quickly then. So, these are places to read a book. And the blindly rates...
Excellent.
Places to read a book.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I've gone a bit rogue with some of these.
I read a lot, that's why.
Katy probably would have read three
okay.
books. Would have read 3 books during the time that we would have recorded this. There are 10 of these. We'll go reasonably quickly.
10,
Don't
right, okay.
judge. Garden.
Is this like sunny? Can I choose the weather for the garden?
Assume pleasant weather. Yes.
Pleasant. Okay, 3.
I'd go 4.
Oh, okay. I'll put you second this time, Jerry. Library.
Oh, 6.
9.
The beach.
9.
8.
Ooh.
I don't like the beach.
Coffee shop. Coffee shop.
7.
2.
2 and 7. Wardrobe or cupboard. Hiding
1.
away in a small
No,
space.
I'm joking. 10.
7.
What? Okay.
Hang on, you get this one. Cemetery.
10.
6.
6.
What the hell, Dom?
I said don't judge. In bed.
Oh, 1.
1.
Sofa.
4.
2.
4, 2. I hope you're keeping an eye on the ones that you've used because I haven't.
Yeah,
done
I
that.
am.
Yeah.
In
I've
the
got 2 left.
in the car. In the car.
5.
Assume
What, whilst
traveling.
driving?
No,
Well,
not while you're
audiobook.
driving. Yeah, that's.
I'd have to go 5 because that's the lowest, but that would be 10 for me because I'd Ralph,
You'd Ralph.
after about.
Oh, you're one
2
of those
minutes.
people. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
It's the best
okay.
word Jerry ever said. Ralph. In the bath.
Ralph.
Oh,
Is your
that'll be
last
8
one
for
I
me.
go
I've no
3
idea.
for that one.
8 and 3. Look at that. Not too
Not happy
bad. I
about
think
this.
you were all stumped by my cemetery one. Jerry,
I'm
having
glad
a
I
6.
left 10 free.
No, I'm
10.
I'm more stumped by wardrobe. Nobody climbs into a wardrobe and reads a book.
I'm not.
In fact, nobody
But
really climbs into a
here's the
wardrobe
thing.
and does anything.
As a teenager, I had a walk-in wardrobe, and I did used to go and read in there.
Yes, that's why it was
walk-in
in
wardrobe. Okay. Ah. Oh, okay.
John
that
was
throws
hiding in my walk-in wardrobe when
throws a new
everyone's
light on
annoyed
it.
me.
If it
I
said
get it.
walk-in
I don't know.
wardrobe, I would definitely would have done a swapperoo with car. So walk-in wardrobe would have been 5, car would have been 10. I would have done.
I mean,
would have
I'd like
swapped them
sofa
out.
to be higher, but I wasn't sure if you were going to put that on there. And actually, it would be my armchair, not my sofa. I like my armchair.
Yeah. Can't see what your number 2 is, Katie. Coffee shop.
Coffee shop.
I was
I don't know if you can read
surprised that was quite so high. I would have thought you would have had that a little bit lower because there've been too many distractions. But actually, I'd imagine that that's actually when you get the
Yeah.
hyper focus.
that. Headphones.
The
and I have
hyperfocus
my
add
loops
a-
now.
add a
Loops
Hannah's.
help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
If I
well,
want to read, I'm going to read.
So hang on,
That was
read
the-
out your list then. What's your list? I'll read mine out. What's yours?
So I've got 1 in bed, coffee shop is 2, garden is 3, sofa is 4, car is 5, library is 6, which I'd prefer is lower, wardrobe is 7, bath is 8, which should be higher, 9 is beach, and 10 is cemetery. Which actually, in all fairness, I'm quite happy with that list. I haven't stuffed myself on that one at all. There's too many places I like to read. That's the problem.
Fair enough. I've gone bed number 1, 2 sofa, 3 bath, 4 garden, 5 car, 6 cemetery, 7 coffee shop, 8 beach, 9 library, 10 wardrobe. Which I'm happy with my 1 and 2 spot,
Yeah.
but the rest of it's debatable.
But here's the thing: if it was Steph's husband, he'd probably go and read a horror book in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
really
why
like
not?
that, so.
That'd be pretty cool.
You're all weird.
Would be if I read horror, but there we go. I mean, the only
yeah, I
thing
did-
that's missing off that list, Dom, is the hairdressers, because that's what I normally do. It's my hairdresser goes, do you need a magazine, or have you got your Kindle with you? And I've got my Kindle. Thanks. This is an hour where I'm uninterrupted. Leave me alone.
Oh dear. Well, this, as always, I mean, Katie, you know you're one of my favourite people. It's just been, I love it. I just wanted to let you go on the podcast, and it's a shame that the internet hasn't been quite as stable as we'd like to get like some proper smooth things. But we'll have to have you back on in the hope that we can get. Do you know what would be interesting? Is have you and Steph on at the same time, in person.
The chaos that would ensue would be fantastic.
That'd be
Are you
fantastic.
talking about in the same room or in different rooms?
Yes.
Because it's probably safer in separate rooms.
No, same room. Why would we? Why
What
wouldn't
if-
we do it?
What if we had, then, after that, I think what we need to do is Katie, Steph, Hoops, and Chats DVT all
That
on
would.
together.
We wouldn't need to do anything.
would
I
be
just would turn up,
epic.
Jerry. I'd set myself
You
as
and I
the-
can just kick back and relax.
Yeah, go.
But I
You
think
just
if you're going to
rock up
get
and
to
do a
that many
sound check.
people,
Yeah.
you're going to need everyone in one room. John's going to just have to make a hosting room for podcasts and just do them with everybody in one room, solve your technical issues, and just have multiple cameras.
That is the plan.
But to Dom's point, you'll just have to come along, do the sound check. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hit record and just walk out.
Testing
And you and I can
6 7
go and-
6 7.
Dom and I can just go and I don't know, play Call of Duty, yeah. Or whatever.
Oh my god. Well, I haven't forgotten it. What are your final thoughts? And we'll go to you first, Jerry. Give our guests some time to think.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's the polite thing to do. I don't know. There's quite a few thoughts going through my head right now. Probably about, I don't know, 6, 7. And I don't know, final thoughts. Don't overdo it with the decorating in your life and renovating, because then you do reach a point where it's not fun anymore, and you don't want to reach that point, like me.
Have I told you you're helping me with all of mine?
And that'd be my ideas, so you just have to make them come to life, Jerry. Good luck.
I'm only going to do anything that involves a sledgehammer or just a hammer, but anything beyond that.
And now I've got Sledgehammer in my head. There's another random song.
And I don't mind. Yeah, that's a good song.
Jesus.
What's his name?
Every
What's
time.
his name? I've forgotten the singer's name. Song in my head. I can't remember his name.
Peter Gabriel.
Peter Gabriel, that's it.
Seriously, he thinks... No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, I think
Good
Celiac's
video
better.
as well.
I'm going to sing that at Matt every time I see him now. Steph's going to join in too, which is going to make it even better.
Well, at least we know what Katie's final thoughts are.
It's just a general bewilderment normally. There's about 400 things going on. Like I've got a hamster running on the wheel, so it's fine. I've had fun. It's nice. I like talking. It's generally what I like to do with my day, unless I'm reading. And then I've got 2 different brains. One's quiet, one's not. So it's been interesting using the loud one outside of work.
I need to have you back on, Katie. My final thoughts is, as always, and I mean, to me, it's just an excuse just to spend some time with you, Katie, which has been brilliant. Jerry, as always, is a pleasure. The pleasure is always mine.
Never a chore.
Never a chore. Yeah. And Katie, thank you so much for coming to join us, because this has just been great fun.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm happy to come back on 6 or 7 more times.
Oh dear.
I think next time we should
folks,
start this podcast around 6, 7.
Who started it?
We're getting towards that way by the time we finish this. Thank you very much for listening, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I will leave you without these 2 nutters anymore, but it has been fantastic. Catch you on the next episode. Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you, Dom. Bye.
Thanks, Tom.